Cześć, witam YouTube. Ja jestem Ptasiek, wy jesteście na kanale Ptasiek Gra. I właśnie teraz na Twitchu z widzami nagrywam dla was pierwszy odcinek z gry No i już mi języka zabrakło, to się dobrze zapowiada. The Invincible, czyli niezwyciężony. Gra na podstawie powieści Stanisława Lema o właśnie tytule Niezwyciężony. Ogrywaliśmy już demko na kanale, no a teraz dostałem klucz, więc sprawdzimy sobie pełną wersję. Zaczynamy, nie przedłużajmy, bo już się też nie mogę doczekać. Ważka, niewielka jednostka badawcza wspólnoty międzyplanetarnej z 6-osobową załogą przemierza odległe rejony kosmosu. Po odwiedzeniu wielu światów i zbadaniu licznych planet misja badawcza dobiegła końca. W drodze do domu na załogę czeka jednak jeszcze jedno zadanie. Mimo ryzyka, astrogator Nowik sam podejmuje się wydobycia rzadkiego i niezwykle cennego minerału. Nowik zdobywa minerał, jednak opłaca to złamaną nogą i ogromnym bólem. Wypadek astrogatora nie powstrzymuje nikogo przed radosną celebracją zakończenia cyklu badawczego. To był czas stworzenia głębokich więzi w atmosferze wielkiego sukcesu. Zadowoleni obierają kurs do domu i udają się na zasłużony odpoczynek w komorach hibernacyjnych. Cześć, Lusia. Gdzie ja jestem? Moja głowa. Marit? Ktokolwiek? O, jaki mam brudny hełm.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Marit? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there?
O, żebym tam nie zleciał. Czaty, czy gra nie jest za cicho?
Probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache.
Nawiąż kontakt z załogą. Może delikatnie głośniej, ok. Tak mi się właśnie wydawało, że... że może być za cicho.
Bollocks!
Kurwa, no nie. No po prostu kurwa, no nie. Boże, czy ty to
The receiver's dead.
Cześć, Michał.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon.
Radioboja. Co to jest radioboja?
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. It's enough for several hours.
Co to jest? To wygląda jak te płatki ryżowe. Nie. Jakieś urządzonko.
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
O, jakaś książeczka. I notatki.
The past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis III? Doesn't ring any bells.
Regis III.
To tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into two groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place.
Lądownik, chrząszcz.
We took two landers to the surface. I don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right.
Obóz.
I was heading straight to the camp. He must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
To chyba nie jest dobrze, jak się mówi samemu do siebie, nie?
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Coś, co przypomina psa. To nie. O, tu jest pies.
Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one. I need one more.
Krokodyla szukam.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you?
To jest krokodyl.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Znajdź drogę do obozu. Ciekawe, jaką ma kondycję. O.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. A metal detector. Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not.
Ciekawe, którą drogą. Zobaczymy tu.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you? Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
No dobra. Wiem, że muszę iść gdzieś tam. Patrzę, czy tu jeszcze coś nie leży. Tu jakieś zbiorniki wodne. Tam chyba nic nie ma.
There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biosynosis to fall. It won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Będziemy testować wodę. Czy jest pitna?
Checked on Yasna.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Szkoda, że tu nie ma polskiego dubbingu. Albo jeszcze nie ma polskiego dubbingu.
Here, take it and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
Tak, tak, to jest od 11 bit. A twórcą jest... zapomniałem nazwy studia.
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Oj tam.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Star Wars Industries. Tak. No może Lucius masz trochę racji. Czy ja coś mam tu zrobić, skoro mogłem tutaj zejść? Nie wiem, czy ja chcę tu wchodzić, ale ewidentnie kwas to nie jest i mnie nie zezarło. Ewidentnie w tą stronę.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Grałem J4. To jest bardzo przygnębiająca gra.
Getting warmer.
Radiostacja. No i pięknie.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Znajdź drogę do obozu. Mogę sobie tą mapę otworzyć? No teoretycznie prosto. Ach.
Okay. Moving on.
Nie wiem, jak mam zamknąć tę książkę. A, przez M. Coś to mi powie?
All right. No time to lose.
To urządzenie chyba mogę schować, bo ono nic nie wskazuje. Dobra, tutaj widzę, że ze skały spaść się nie da. Idę w drugą stronę. Ewidentnie trzeba iść w stronę tej burzy piaskowej. A! Oby to się nie zarwało. Czy tu gdzieś wejdę? Nie, to są jakieś niewidoczne ściany. No dobra, widzę, tu jest przejście. Tu i tu. I tam mam nieodkrytą drogę. Tak, to jest pełna wersja gry. Premiera była wczoraj. Okej, i tutaj za tymi skałami wychodzi mi na to, że muszę gdzieś iść. Kurczę, nie wiem, czy chciałbym się tak znaleźć w kosmosie na jakiejś nieznanej mi planecie zupełnie sam. O, tutaj gdzieś idzie wejść, a tu była jakaś niewidoczna ściana. Pokaż mi ten znacznik.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
Okej.
I can't go this way.
No dobra, jest to trochę symulator chodzenia. Czy dam radę tutaj wejść? Tu jest krokodyl. Dobra, skakania tutaj nie ma. Kurde, ja to już byłem. I tu chyba była ta niewidoczna ściana. Dobra, tu też jest jakieś wejście. Chyba. Ale powiem wam, że ta muzyka też robi swoje. Jest klimat niesamowity. Jeszcze nie za wiele wiem, co się dzieje. No niedźwiedzia tu raczej nie spotkam. Są kosmiczne niedźwiedzie. Aż sobie zerknę na ten widoczek. No nie zerknę sobie.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Z napisów to bym niewiele z tej gry zrozumiał, bo to jest no taki dosyć skomplikowany język techniczny, angielski. Wow. No nie mogę się tam zbliżyć. O, jakaś mała ścinka. Nie zdążyłem, Lucius. Ale pojawi się. Prędzej czy później się pojawi.
Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg, and not inviting, too heavy, hands become, bright sun, night is not early, the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
O, tam widzę. Aha, bo tu jeszcze powiększenie i odległość. Namioty.
I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down. All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance.
No, zobaczmy tutaj, co jest.
I could secure a rope here, true, but for some reason I don't have one with me. Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
Oby skafander wytrzymał. Dobra. To ślizgamy się.
Shit!
Au!
Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
Kurczę, tak trochę jak w Planet Crafterze. Tyle, że tutaj gdzieś podskórnie czuję,
Ability could be better.
że coś się może wydarzyć.
Maybe I should wait.
Ale gdzie?
But if the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from you.
To bym się za tą skałą schował. O, tracę przytomność. Szlak.
What happened? Where? I was heading to... Possible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
Raczej muszę zejść na dół, coś mi się tak wydaje. A nie, może i tędy się da przejść.
I'm so close, yet in my condition. Every step is a strain. I don't want to whine, but if you come here, it will be so much easier for me.
Czy ja tędy przejdę? Dobra, tracę kondycję. To jest chyba ten kawałek, który był w pierwszym demie. Oj, to zabrzmiało, jakby sobie połamała kości. To pamiętam. To ewidentnie było w tym demie.
All my legs are heavy. The film is not inviting. Legs become too heavy.
Ważne, że dziewczynie chce się śpiewać.
I remember you, Regis III satellite.
Na razie mamy dużo...
Crew,
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
we have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun's seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis III is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men. Professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please.
Kim jest tytułowy niezwyciężony?
Lab to conduct safe research.
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis III, if any.
Dobry wieczór, witam cię serdecznie.
Well, I was ordered to stay. What the hell am I doing here?
No właśnie, co my tam robimy? Wiesz co, my jesteśmy na samym początku. Jest jakieś 30 minut gry. Kobieta sobie przypomina, co tu w ogóle robi. Znajdź drogę do... Aha, w tą stronę szedłem. Ta retrospekcja mnie zmyliła. O!
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
To zdecydowanie było w pierwszym demie. To pamiętam.
Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh,
Co to?
Androbot. Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide two people. Androbot, locate human. Damn! Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well, never mind.
O, ktoś jest.
Dr. Krauter! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right?
Lucjusz, masz Kaźmirza.
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Tylko nie ma z nim kontaktu.
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Landa. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Okay. What should I do?
Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Okej, szukamy dziennika.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter.
Są jakieś dzienniki. Ale chyba nie to miałem znaleźć. To miałem znaleźć. Wstępna analiza próbek wykryła w składzie nikiel, żelazo, mangan, beryl i tytan. Wiele bym dał, aby zrozumieć, czym to naprawdę jest. Szybka teoria. Ogromny meteor niklowo-żelazowy wpadł do atmosfery Regis III, topiąc powierzchnię planety miliony lat temu. Nie, chwila, odwołuję to. Kształt konstrukcji temu zaprzecza.
Not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around, it's already broken.
Touché, sir. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Okej, a jeszcze czegoś ciekawego tu nie znajdziemy? O, chyba nie mogę poszukać.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Znajdź przekaźnik w obozie. No dobra, tu coś mamy.
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
No luck. They're not in here.
Czyli zmyłka. Tu jest drugie pudło.
Not here either.
Trzecie pudło.
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Znajdź dogodne miejsce na rozstawienie.
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Oof. I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
No, J4M mnie się już podemie podobało.
It worked. He moved.
Finally.
Trochę odkurzacz.
Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Got you, tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Ja chcę wrócić do tamtych stron. Coś tu mam? A, tak to działa. No dobra. No to gdzieś musimy iść. Czy ja tu coś stąd mogę jeszcze zabrać? A do tego namiotu mogę wejść?
Yasna, focus. What now?
No. Nic tu dla mnie. J4 chyba nie na tak długie godziny, bo tak jak mówiłem, twórcy zapowiadali, że gra ma od 7 do 10 godzin. Także tylko na 7 do 10 godzin. Ja tędy przyszedłem chyba. No tak, muszę się tutaj dostać. Okej. A ten niech se maszeruje. wiesz, jeżeli gra jest oparta na podstawie książki Stanisława Lema, no to Stanisław Lem potrafił pisać. Co to? Chyba coś, co mnie nie interesuje.
Oh, there's no time.
Ja widzę, że mam iść nie w tą stronę, ale mnie tu strasznie ciekawi, co tu jest. Górski poszedł tamtędy, to pójdziemy naokoło.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he? It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Mam nadzieję, że nie pomyliłem rozdziałów teraz.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section, measurements.
Musimy skupić się zarówno na badaniach składu chemicznego wody, jak i na wierceniach geologicznych.
Demerits notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Warstwy gliny osadowej przemieszane z czarno-czerwoną substancją niegeologiczną ani planetarią mają miliony lat, co najmniej. Sojusz Kosmosolidarny, kwatera główna wspólnoty międzyplanetarnej, dywizja kosmiczna, Układ Słoneczny. Szanowna pani doktor Marit, niniejsza wiadomość jest w odpowiedzi na najnowszą konferencję międzyplanetarią. Chcielibyśmy zaoferować pani awans w przyszłej wyprawie Obeliskos 3 na stanowisko astrogatora. Pani umiejętności i ogólne wyniki w poprzednich misjach potwierdzają pani gotowość do podjęcia kolejnego kroku kosmicznej podróży. Liczymy na pani odpowiedź, kiedy tylko wróci pani ze swojej aktualnej misji. Z poważaniem, generał Pirksart, oficer dyżurny, dywizja kosmiczna. Czy ona tu gdzieś jest u góry? Mogę tu wejść? Ja pierdzielę, jak się wystraszyłem. Gejzery, proszę mnie nie straszyć.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Jest plecak.
Coming from a cast of backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
O, fuck.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Wiesz co, mówili coś, że nie zalecają na dłuższy czas zdejmowania tych kapsuł.
She's.
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Tu poszedł Górski, ale tu gdzieś niby ma być Kowal, tak? Okej. Wcześniej mi go nie pokazywało. A nie, tu jest ten plecak.
Do you think Cover?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find a doctor, alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
A mi ten punkt orientacyjny daje. Dobra, to pewnie będzie tamta droga. Bo tędy raczej nie wejdę. Dzień dobry.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna!
He's also not moving. Covel? Don't do this to me. Not. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Covel's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Covel? Covel? His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's. Covel! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, At least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Tylko proszę bez spoilerów.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area.
Struktury rozgałęziają się pod ziemią. G sprawdza pewną odnogę. Masywny pionowy okaz wystaje ponad powierzchnię. Zbiornik wodny struktury podziemne. Największe do tej pory w głąb wzgórza 150 metrów oflagowane. Widoczne z punktu 4. Azymut 350, dystans 200.
Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
A, okej, rozumiem, że się próbujesz zgadywać. Co to?
The andromorphic Crowder is also on its way to the site. You'll leave shortly.
The land is already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Okej. Oj, kobita nie ma kondycji. Przecież nie biegnę.
What could have led to all this? Crowder? Our dear Merritt. No Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Kolejny robocik. Dzień dobry. Zastałem Jolkę.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
Może jeszcze Marit.
Don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Marit's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
No. Generalnie nie wiem, czemu zadecydowałem, że biorę Marit. Bo logiczniejsze wydaje się faktycznie znaleźć tego Górskiego. Ale jakoś tak po ludzku, z szacunku dla człowieka, za życia po śmierci, wypadałoby. Jak gdzieś tutaj szedłem i tam gdzieś do góry, o, tędy. Pomocnika w Son of the Forest. Nie grałem w Son of the Forest. A wy co byście zrobili? Poszlibyście szukać Górskiego, czy poszlibyście tak jak ja po Marit?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood. Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well... I'm carrying her. Going forwards.
Nie wiem, gdzie tu mam zejść.
So light.
The gravity...
No, Astrogator. Not this time.
Gdzieś tam na tą wieżę szedłem, nie? Kurde, fajny efekt jest parowania się tej...
merit for over 2 decades. Made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merit will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Dobra. No. W sumie dużo czasu to nie zajęło, więc... Jest szansa, że jeszcze znajdziemy Górskiego.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Okej, czyli gdzieś na wprost. Tu nie mam przejścia. Gdzieś tu obok. O, tu jest faktycznie. Nie widziałem przez tą mgłę. Ale klimat jest świetny na tej planecie. Ale zdecydowanie wolę takie miejsca zwiedzać wirtualnie niż osobiście. Coś nam się tu zaktualizowało? Tak.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Ta wystająca wieża też mnie jeszcze zastanawia, ale mam nadzieję, że będzie czas to zwiedzić.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Rozumiem, że tu mamy przepaść. wygląda jak taka zastygnięta magma. Ciekawy jestem, jak się chodzi w takich skafandrach. Czy to jest bardzo niewygodne? I hop. I kostka skręcona. I po grze. Aha.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
Jakąś rybkę znaleźli.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Nie wiem, czy mam się cofać, czy co?
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Czyli będę mieć towarzysza.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Wymyśl imię.
A name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Osa, Bali, Luna. Bali mi się podoba. Chociaż ja bym nazwał Pędzel. Ale to już wiecie.
Please enter bull E. B-A-L-L-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Górski.
Pokaż mi pędzel, pomalujemy cały świat.
Dzięki za wystraszenie. Jak ja mam tu zejść? Pędzel, pokaż drogę. Pokaż mi jeszcze raz tą mapę.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
No okej, dobra. Szukamy jakiejś drogi. Coś mi się wyświetliło. O! Tu mamy zejście. Chodzi, że to...
These metal structures anywhere.
the only surface structure reported was from the excavation area.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Ciekawie to wygląda. Uśmiechnij się, Wally. Billy, znaczy się.
Hi, Bully.
Czy tu był znaczek? Aha. Dopóki nie wejdę po skałach. No dobra. No cholera, ja tu wchodzę.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere. 3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Bardzo wiem, czego mam szukać. Struktury rozgałęziają się pod ziemią, no to już czytałem, nie?
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Ej, z nami. Wiesz co, jest to mocno symulator chodzenia, ale z bardzo fajną fabułą i taki trochę point and click. Generalnie gra w stylu Firewatcha, tylko w innych klimatach. Jest to gra na podstawie powieści Stanisława Lema o nazwie Niezwyciężony.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Gdzie teraz? W lewo, prawo? Boli.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
We won't be limited by our own ability.
Nie idziemy w stronę Terminatora.
Areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
To są te krzaki. Sondę mi pokazuje.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Coś jeszcze?
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue the search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. Doctor.
The line's breaking up. but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
No, to jestem sam. A jest ze mną Boli?
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Znowu retrospekcja.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. Huh. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Okej.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication, it takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
No dobra. Dzień.
Użytkownik Giteusz właśnie przeprowadził na ciebie raid z 26 widzami.
Dzień dobry, witam wszystkich od Gitiego, pozdrawiam, dzięki Giti za rajda. Dzięki za followka.
1993.pl Witaj w ptasim gniazdku.
Dzień dobry wszystkim, o ile znajomych. O, i Giteusz z rajda od Giteusza. Miło. Mam ten dziennik. Dobry wieczór, Konrad.
Legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Witajcie w kosmosie.
Damn, you were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Prawie jak Bałkany, nie? Ale tylko prawie. Kasia, uprzedzając twoje pytanie, nie wiem, czy jest tu tryb foto. Wracaj ta na ziemię. Niejakiego kowala musimy znaleźć.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis III's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
You say, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
No tak. O, działa.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves, and they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
No dobra, Bałkany obfotografowane. Dobra, tam gdzieś były te śmieci. W sumie zapomniałem o F12, muszę przyznać. Ale ta kobieta się szybko męczy. Powinna się na siłkę zapisać. A co tam jest? Wygląda jak żółw. I teraz będę F12 wciskał przez was.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Ale w sumie nie wiedziałem, że w kosmosie można palić papierosy. Na to bym nie wpadł. No tam były śmieci i była paczka papierosów.
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
W przeciągu godziny. No to... 1 hour later. No, nasza bohaterka jeszcze nikogo żywego tutaj nie znalazła, więc... Znaczy w sumie tak, no 2 osoby żywe były, tylko nie było z nimi kontaktu. Były jak Kaźmisz z Farmer's Life. Oczywiście, że bobry kurzą. Jak nikt nie widzi.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then. You should save your breath, astrogator.
Kurde, ale fabuła w tej grze naprawdę jest świetna. Ja już gram prawie 2 godziny. Godzina 40.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
To są maksymalne ustawienia graficzne. Stąd to zlecę na Wii, a tego bym nie chciał. Czyli ja już widziałam te busze. Aha, znowu tracę przytomność.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel.
Ciemność, ciemność widzę. O.
Ciemność, widzę ciemność.
O właśnie. Myślałem, że tam ktoś stał. Moja kość ogonowa. Aucz. I wracamy. Wracamy do chyba teraźniejszości. Ta historia jest przeplatana takimi retrospekcjami. Czy ja mam coś takiego jak latarkę? Nie, mam Boliego. Zwanego również pędzlem. Tak w ogóle ta gra jest w lekkich klimatach horroru.
Over. I guess that's a no.
Aha, bo ja straciłam z nim łączność.
Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
How about their reactions? Have they regained consciousness? I mean, maybe one of them said something.
Unfortunately, they're still unresponsive. I'll let you know if anything changes. I'm doing an EEG on them right now.
No tu jest bardzo dużo osiągnięć do zdobycia. I podobno jest też kilka zakończeń. Co dziwne, bo jakby książka kończy się w jeden sposób. Więc autorzy dołożyli coś od siebie.
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
O, zrobił focie.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? Going down after him.
Czy ta gra jest 1:1 z książką? Nie wiem, nie czytałem książki.
When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Cześć, Eweluś.
Considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion? Should we look into her brain?
The more we know, the better chance we have to help others.
Jesteśmy naukowcami. Wow!
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
Hop. Kowalski, opcje.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Nope. Zmylmy go.
I think it is.
You think? You shouldn't base your safety on assumptions.
Do I have another choice? I can't grow wings, can I?
Are you having a hard time keeping your position?
I'm hanging limp.
All right, let's take a moment to think it through.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
No, może on ma jakiś pomysł.
all right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
Rozwalimy sondę.
That I cannot guarantee.
Nope. I prefer to avoid additional risk. It sounds unsafe. Not to mention probable damage to the probe. I'm getting ready to jump. Gorski, you owe me for this.
Au!
Yasna, are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes. There seems to be no fractures.
Please stop for a moment. Make sure you're all right.
No, there's no need to delay. Gorski is waiting.
Cytują nam się kolejne komiksy.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone?
What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's That's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Oh shit, they're telling me to glass cracked.
I wouldn't worry. What matters is that you're fine.
I
Anyway,
po aparacie.
are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
Sir, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
Zobacz, Kasia, jaki potłuczony obiektyw. Tam coś jeszcze jest. Dziękuję za followka.
Wojna dla Ronina, witaj w ptasim gniazdku.
Chyba mogę to schować. Most, prześwit. Ale tu pięknie. A jak sprytnie na dupie się przeczołgała.
The structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
Pas jest zapięty. Czy ja tam wejdę na górę? On tam jakoś wszedł. Ja pierdzielę, ja coś czuję, że też ta gra dzisiaj pójdzie na raz, nie na dwa. To może być długi live, ale żal się odrywać od tego. To jest bezpieczne.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, astrogator.
Tak czułem.
Just a sec. I need to get out. Phew. The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult to predict. The structures literally collapsed beneath me.
But you're fine?
Yeah. I just need to figure out where to put my feet. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis III.
No ja to mam wypatrzeć. O, to nie wygląda na stabilne. Koldzia!
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structures.
Okej.
Out of the frying pan. Into a hole. Oh, damn it!
What is it this time?
Take a guess, sir.
A sinkhole?
Tu chyba nie mam iść. A może jednak?
Doctor, I found something after all.
From Gorski.
It's hard to tell. There are errors in the transmission header. I'm going to play it, so we'll find out.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far it all leads to one conclusion.
O, witam 11-Bit Studios. Pozdrawiam.
Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
Jest niesamowicie wciągająco.
At least his device is in working order.
The telemeter? Oh, right. Yours is broken.
I think I'll borrow it.
Go ahead, Doctor. It's issued equipment, so I wouldn't even call it borrowing.
Gra jest niesamowicie wciągająca i ciężko się oderwać.
Nah, actually it's fine. I'm already used to the cracked one. I can see the relay up close. Looks broken.
Przypadek? Burza?
Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Mogę to już schować? Tam chyba nie wejdę, ale tu jest jeszcze jakieś miasto. To nawet to, że historia jest wciągająca, widać po widzach, bo ciągle was tutaj jest sporo, a nikt się nie odzywa. Wszyscy śledzą fabułę. O i znowu coś leży.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
No, to jeszcze o niczym nie świadczy, bo przez ten kombinezon to ta krew tak prędko by nie wypłynęła, chyba żeby go rozwalił. Gdzie są te jego ślady? Tu są moje. Jego już zgubiłem. Dobra, chodźmy tędy. Tu jest istny labirynt.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
Billy? Górski postradał zmysły? Tego jeszcze nie wiem.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar. No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Może szedł w tej burzy i nie widział. Mam nadzieję, że tędy da się obejść. Aha. Dziękuję bardzo i pozdrawiam również. To jest naprawdę świetna gra. Au!
Oh, those sinkholes again.
Yes.
Kość ogonowa obita po raz kolejny. Oj, tu nie ma przejścia. Cześć, Billy.
traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists.
Próbuję znaleźć też rzeczy od Górskiego.
And quite disturbing.
Finally, I have its position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Przyciskanko.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
O cholera.
Found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
The tank is empty.
It doesn't matter now, Yasna. Let's focus on the doctor.
On tu gdzieś jest za rogiem.
Almost there.
O, jest i Górski.
There he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Nie spadaj, chłopie, nie spadaj. Oddycha.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Aha.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
Ja tam chwilę wytrzymam.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
Nie wstanę! Tak będę leżał!
I co dalej? Aha, dobrze byłoby mu zamknąć ten. On tutaj trochę czasu spędził, więc... Ja sobie chyba tą chwilę też dam z... bez tlenu radę. Aha. Albo i nie. Zaraz...
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Mhm. Żebym tu nie pierdzielnął na dół.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, what was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
A, był sobie tlen. O! To jednak ta sonda daje radę.
Flying. What? What was that?
To lata. Niewiele widzę.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy?
Chyba zaczynamy być w czarnej dupie.
An SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Wiecie co, mam ochotę przeczytać tę książkę, jak skończę grać. A to jest chyba bardzo dobra recenzja dla gry.
Deposit of water? Probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters? No. Too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Au? I teraz gdzie? W lewo? Nie wejdę. Uważaj, kobito.
Okay. Careful.
A! Po raz czwarty na dupie.
Fucking great. I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked. That's That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Profesjonalnie.
Yasna?
Co? Gdzie ja jestem?
Who's that? I can't see. Crowther. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
What the hell?
It's good to see you again, Yasna. Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here now.
How are we supposed to do that? You're way up.
Look to your left. Should be easier from there. I'll keep an eye on you from above. You won't lose me if we stay in contact. And hopefully, both of us will make it to the surface.
I'm not going anywhere until you explain how you found me.
Then, I guess you'll die. Because I refuse to waste time on explanations. Your choice, Yasna.
Nieźle. No to nie wygląda bezpiecznie. Obsrałbym kombinezon. Autentycznie obsrałbym kombinezon, gdybym miał chodzić na takich szpiczastych skałach. A ten siedzi i się patrzy. Ja coś czuję, że ja już go nie znajdę.
Crowther, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
What should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long. Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
It might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now. Let's focus on getting out of this maze. Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
I think so. Flares are wet though.
What equipment do you have on you? Procedural minimum or more?
The telemeter, tracer, a metal detector. Other than the latter, I'd say the bare minimum.
I wonder why they don't give us proper torches.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
Zastanawiają mnie dwie kwestie. To, co powiedział, żeby... Oni są w sumie w teamie. Dlaczego miałbym nie ufać temu, który był ze mną na radiu?
Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
What? A moment ago you were forcing me to struggle on. But now you'll let me die. Just like that.
Not just like that. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
Nope.
No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
Can you walk?
Yeah, probably. I just need to catch my breath.
Zastanawiam się, czy to nie jakaś forma fata morgany ze względu na brak tlenu.
Imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep.
Okay.
End the suffering.
I'm getting up.
Oj, ten koleś zdecydowanie nie byłby moralizatorem. To nie jest typ, jesteś zwycięzcą. Kim jesteś, jesteś zwycięzcą. Ale sam się zmotywuje.
That's the right attitude.
Aha, taki podpuszczalski.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauter.
Którędy ja to mam przejść? To jest...
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here. And it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, but I think you have.
You know a lot, Krauter. About what happened to me and about these fossils.
The young man told me.
About life on Regis.
About you. He's clueless regarding Regis. Only cares about how he can gain an advantage in this sector of the galaxy.
To jest cudowna rozmowa. To jest takie typowe zachowanie w korpo. Wyścig szczurów. To pierwszy.
Krauter,
Yeah,
are you really here with me?
of course. We all are. You have distinct memory traces of us. You know, in your brain.
What?
That's what I'm asking about.
I know, but there's no definitive answer. We can only hope that you won't forget us when it's all over. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget, Krauter. I really don't.
Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere. I promise.
Ale mam mindfucka. Co się tutaj teraz dzieje?
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. You stayed here, did this certain.
Ale te kroki, ona brzmi jakby szła na szpilkach. Co? Nie teraz.
Yasna, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Fine. Yasna, you can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yasna, are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
Ja bym chciał iść tam, ale czy tam się da przejść?
I'm not calling it anything until I'm out of here, sir.
Understood. Please continue. We'll talk later. Are you there? Do you copy?
Co to jest?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
No, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimat.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Unfortunately, I'm not. Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me.
If it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
Czy ja tam mam iść? Ja nie wiem, co to za cholerstwo. Ja pierdzielę, to tu ładną dziurę zrobiło.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis III, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship head on?
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Anyway.
So why won't they confront our ship head on?
Shit!
Ja pierdzielę.
Still here. I have to.
Kombinezon obsrany.
Oh, it's coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Come in! Yasna, we must evacuate you! I'm getting parameters. Pulse, duration. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it.
I'm speechless. Co się tutaj...
I guess it's busted for good. I found a box. Also a switch.
Nie wiem, czy ja go chcę włączyć.
Registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
Dobra, oglądamy zdjęcia.
You guessed right, sir.
Są fotki, są fotki.
Is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
Pełno maszyn. Pełno ludzi. Co to?
That's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me.
O, to ja. Pomachajcie. Tak wyglądam.
Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Coś tu jeszcze było, ale chyba nie. Chyba wrócę do tego. Już nic więcej nie widzę, żebym mógł coś otworzyć, wyciągnąć. No dobra, idziemy dalej. J4, czy ty też czujesz tą nieprzespaną noc? Jest boli. O.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
You don't have to comfort me. I'm a little sad. The probe was a good companion, but that's all.
Sometimes you have to allow yourself a moment of weakness to regain strength.
Yeah, maybe.
Wyciągamy Górskiego. Oj, nie poprzeglądałem wszystkich zdjęć.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the phone call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Czy w dzienniku coś mamy? Te fotki? Wiesz co, odpaliłem streama w zasadzie wtedy, kiedy mogłem. No mogłem może 20 minut wcześniej. I planowałem pograć 3 godzinki i zostawić sobie resztę na jutro. Ale mam oczy jak 5-złotówki i chcę więcej.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere, and your saturation is dropping. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. He even participated in them.
How?
I had a long and tiring conversation with him. Please don't ask for details.
Jak ja się tu właduję centralnie na te maszyny, nie będę zdziwiony. J4, ja to wiedziałem już po zagraniu w demo. Stąd taka moja reakcja na Discordzie. I nawet się zastanawiałem, czy wczoraj nie kupić, ale mówię, a poczekaj, masz cyberpunka, po co ci druga gra z historią?
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
Dobra, tędy nie przejdę, ale chciałem zobaczyć, czy tam jakichś wskazówek nie ma.
storm's getting worse.
Ktoś się boi burzy. Jest baza. Łazik.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter.
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out of me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
On the contrary, I feel relieved. I prefer to avoid meeting the Alliance.
I fully agree. Well, I wouldn't be upset when I knew their location and the purpose of these bizarre movements.
Czy ja mogę do niego wejść? Przez chwilę mi to zabrzmiało jak wilki. O, mogę. Ja pierdzielę.
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is precious, Doctor.
I know. But it's important.
Poszukaj tlenu.
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances. And better.
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed.
Kasia, ty się nie śmiej.
Time to hit the road.
Butla z tlenem do kapsi. Nie chcę wysiadać. Chciałem drzwi zamknąć. Uruchom łazik.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Are you driving?
Cowgirl.
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. Yeah, the vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see. I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. Quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Mieliśmy go uratować i był odlot na sądzie. No wiesz co, zgubiliśmy tego Górskiego. Do niego musimy jeszcze wrócić. Łazik nie ma wycieraczek. Ale takie nienachalne te kierunki, nie? Może tutaj, tędy. A, są mireczkowe zygzaczki. J4 pisz. Może na podstawie tej książki też zrobią grę. Dodaj! Jej!
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided. I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Pewnie muszę wysiąść, nie? Ale tu sobie drzwi nie otworzę. O, a tu się mogę przesiąść. Rejestrator.
But it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data lockers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, that plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. Presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Biedne bobry.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably.
Czy teraz nie będzie tak, że oni będą wiedzieli o mnie?
No one is transmitting from the base.
Dwójka jest tu.
On
Ale
the
może...
channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down.
Chętnie.
The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
It may not be that simple. I'm too tired to sleep.
Yeah, I know that paradox all too well. Can I help you somehow?
Zaśpiewaj kołysankę.
If we talk, maybe I'll finally fall asleep.
Naturally. Have anything specific in mind?
Yes, actually. I wasn't able to report it earlier, but I found fossils underground.
Fossils?
Based on my brief observations, they belong to lizard-like creatures.
Really? At least there's something lived on this sterile rock. Please forgive the question, but are you sure?
Well, I didn't imagine them, did I? I don't know. It felt real.
Why don't I try to find some confirmation in the Alliance data? For now, let's talk about something else, instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
May I ask why you became an astronaut?
There are two answers to this question. An honest one and a personal lie. To give you the clearest picture of the truth, I'd have to tell you both.
I'm all ears.
As cadets, we participated in a series of
No, klimat jest niesamowity.
them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered. Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But my reason, an honest reason, not a nice-sounding memory that never happened. I've never been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not find it anywhere except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding...
No, Kasia tak się zapowiada.
is among my crew that I've... Not good.
Co znowu?
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first three digits of the cipher are...
Trzy, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Kochani, ja nie wiem, czy ja też nie będę potrzebował chwilę przerwy, skoro czeka nas jeszcze 3 godziny streamku, więc myślę, że zakończę nagranie na YouTube'a, a wy widzowie na Twitchu nie uciekajcie, ja za chwilkę do was wrócę. Widzów YouTube'a zapraszam na drugą część, bo pewnie się pojawi.
Słuchajcie, dziękujemy wam za ten występ, za to, że byliście z nami przed monitorami. My nazywamy się 4 Dziki! Raz, dwa, 3, 4! Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście, to jest zajebiście. Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście.